Come on. You can tell me a little bit. Just,
that?
Tell me a little bit of, I mean, this is why, we're here. We want to hear the true story of what happened that incident.
Yeah.
Wade, we need your permission to...
We got to consult with the U.S. Attorney. You don't want to get myself off. You don't want me to like it. Think so for they ain't trying. No, Chris. All right, we got to consult. I don't want to be. So by the next time, I didn't. He asked me to come down here last week, but I definitely gave a chance to talk to him. That's why I was ready with y'all portion me. Try look. Okay, I want to know what I can say and what I can't say. So I got to discuss that. Can they do it when they fucking jail? Give me the death penalty.
Yeah, that's the job. You can take that.
They can give me the death penalty, whole thing. It's just one of them. He was just
they're like
it was just like a fucking it was like my dessert.
What's your say?
You hear me?
Yeah.
It's way more than him.
If you take this scenario here, he wants to beat Abbott's words straight. Right.
So let's do this and this.
Okay.
Once I consult with him and he tell me what you can do. Yeah. Okay. You don't want to get me locked up.
You don't give you an address it. It's just
really. Yeah, I just got to go to somewhere. I didn't want to tell y'all that just more stuff like that. The dude said come talk to him. He's going to do this.
If he didn't do it, why is he afraid of getting the death?
Because I'll make him look like an asshole. They're going to lock me. How about it? Yeah, okay?
Yeah.
That's why I wanted to consult with him first. Yeah. Y'all forced me to do this.
So where do you want to pick it up? The store.
Where do you want to go right now?
Because he said...
You want to do the aftermath?
Yeah.
Okay.
Mm-hmm. Did Orlando go after Tupac that night, after the fight?
Huh?
I got to do my job.
No, he didn't go after Tupac.
He did not.
Okay.
I hear you. And when you say the money, you mean the money that was owed from Prosecution?
Yeah.
Can you say that?
Well, the money that was owed from Puppy. Yeah. Money?
That's why people thought that you killed Biggie.
Yeah, that's why they thought you killed Biggie, yeah. You killed no Biggie, though.
So why did you agree to tell your story after all these years?
I agreed to tell my story?
Yeah, to us. I mean, I know why you told your story to police.
Saved my fucking life. And I was really facing the death penalty. You know? And I just didn't save my life, I'll say though, my whole crew life.
Why did you want to tell that story to us?
Because I felt we was betrayed. Betrayed. Then, just the way we was done by the crooked cops, the media, everybody, you know what I'm saying? I was wrong with it.
Did you ever feel bad? I mean, this is a kid on, the prime of his life.
I was like,
an artist that everyone loves.
To me, it was an ignorant kid in the prime of his life doing stupid shit out here.
How's that say?
Also, he shot the police in Atlanta. You know what I'm saying? Jumped on my nephew. Him and his little gang. You're a rapper. Stay in your lane. You know what I'm saying? Stay in your fucking lane. You're not a gangster. You're a fucking rapper. I told you earlier. Stay in your fucking lane, dude. You know what I'm saying? You're not doing what we doing. You know what I'm saying? So he should have just stayed in his lane. I hate it happened to him. Stuff like that. And, it really changed my fucking life. You know what I'm saying? My plug left. Shit, that motherfucker, I met him. I'm out of here. Y'all going to jail. Wish I would have been on the plane with his motherfucking ass. You know what I'm saying? Shit. I hate it happened, bro.
That shit hadn't happened with Orlando. Would you have left it alone that day?
Yes. Me and Suge is friends. We were friends. We grew up together. Shit shouldn't have never happened. You know what I'm saying?
Well,
that shit shouldn't have never happened. Because me and this guy grew up together. We was friends. since we was kids. You know what I'm saying? I want to tell you the whole truth about this shit, about the balls. We had to eat upstairs at the deli, and you order your food downstairs. So me and them went downstairs and ordered a couple of champagne bottles, and we talked about it then.
What did he say?
What did he say? Shit, he was just scared of the guy. Shit. So.
Did he ask you to do something for him?
Shit. Not really. Yeah.
He didn't.
But
Definitely. He's nodding. He's saying yes.
okay. Yeah. Yes, he asked us to do something. Bro. Yeah.
Can you tell me what that is?
Oh, sorry, I had to.
I guess he wanted the big guy taken care of. Yeah. Shit. That's all in shit. I'm not no killer, so shit. I don't know why he was asking me.
Right.
Yeah. Shit. That ain't my line of work.
Did you look for an opportunity to, help him out with this problem?
Oh no, sir. I didn't need the money. I was well off my damn self. Matter of fact, he was just starting out, so my pockets was fatter than he was. Yeah.
So to you, the money didn't matter.
Yeah.
When things got hot in Vegas, and we'll talk a little bit more about that, but when things got hot in Vegas, was it about the money? When you guys went after Suge and Tupac?
Really, it seemed like they came after us. Jumped on my nephew with the, yeah. Seemed like they was targeting us. Yes.
You feel bad? You feel like you want to apologize to Tupac's family?
Yes, I hated that to happen, bro. You know what I'm saying? He was a good guy. I hated that to happen. He was a good rapper and stuff. He was a good role model for the people. I just hate he had that bad side in him. You know what I'm saying? So I always want to take off.
Do you want to apologize to his family?
No, I didn't do nothing. I didn't do nothing to his family.
Good morning. On September 7th, 1996, Tupac Shakur came to Las Vegas to attend a Mike Tyson fight. After the fight, Tupac, along with Suge Knight, Trayvon Lane, and other people that were with that group, ran into a person named Orlando Anderson. And Orlando Anderson is the defendant's nephew. And when they encountered Orlando Anderson sitting by himself, they attacked him. And that attack was captured on video. Then, a few hours later, Tupac Shakur and Suge Knight drive down Flamingo Road to Club 662, where Tupac is scheduled to perform a concert. Then 2.5 hours later, after Tupac and Suge engaged in the beating of Orlando Anderson, they are gunned down. Tupac is gunned down in a drive-by shooting from a white Cadillac in an act of revenge. Now, let's be clear. Dwayne Davis did not pull the trigger. But what he did do was plan the retaliation for the beating of his nephew. You will learn that Dwayne Davis got the gun. You will learn that he got into a white Cadillac. You will learn when the opportunity presented itself for retribution, Dwayne Davis made sure that the shooters were armed and ready to execute their revenge. He has at times been referred to as an icon. But for the purposes of this case, what you need to know is that Tupac Shakur was not a gangster. He was a hip-hop artist associated with the Mob Pyro. Now, the other gang that's important to know here is the Southside Compton Crips. And when it comes to Southside, Dwayne Keefe D. Davis was the leader of the Burris Street faction of the Southside Compton Crips. And while Suge Knight rose to prominence in his neighborhood due to the money that he was bringing in through the music industry, Dwayne Davis rose to prominence in his neighborhood because he was a very successful, large-scale drug trafficker. The other thing you'll learn is that Orlando Baby Wayne Anderson was his nephew and also a highly respected member of the Southside Compton. Dwayne Davis has repeatedly told us over and over again about the anger he felt and his own role in the revenge drive-by shooting of Tupac Shakur. And now, nearly 30 years later, we're going to ask you to finally hold Dwayne Davis accountable.
Let me add, what facts can we determine from Detective Becker's efforts? First and foremost, we know that Tupac was shot multiple times. That's a fact. That can be proven. We know that it was with a .40 caliber firearm. That's a fact, due to the cartridge casings. On the corner of Flamingo and Cobalt. That's also a fact. Right? We're on board so far? We know the date, September 7th, 1996. That is a fact. At 11:17 p.m., we know that to be a fact as well. And then finally, that he was in a vehicle driven by Suge Knight, and that Tupac died 6 days later. Those are facts that will not be refuted by anybody in this courtroom during the time we spend together. But here's the one thing. There are no facts to point to Keefe. Not one. Now, because of the fact that in terms of the evidence itself, he doesn't have much, the state's going to lean pretty heavily on their witnesses. And I'm going to give you a sampling of the type of people you're going to run across in this trial based upon their witness list in this case. Really, at the end of the day, what you're going to hear from witnesses that will testify to this is that Keefe D was known to do this. That's the testimony you're going to hear in this case. That's what you're going to hear about that man right there. And so you have to ask yourself the question. If I just say things, is that going to end up being one of those things where I'm going to be hemmed up for a murder if I just keep repeating a fiction? If I keep repeating that? The answer is no. You have to corroborate everything I say in order for it to be true. Otherwise, it's just that. Forfeit. And at the end of all the time we spend together, what you're going to find is that the state cannot prove to you beyond reasonable doubt the claim that Keefe had anything to do with a first-degree murder with use of deadly weapon. There's no facts to that matter.